Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lowry, and just yesterday I chose my March TBR using my TBR jar right here, and I chose 4 books, kind of 5, because I'm also reading another book that's part of a series that I'm like, is a given I'm gonna read, and then 4 others, and I'm like, what better way to actually sit down and read than to start a reading vlog? So I'm gonna do a reading vlog of everything that I'm reading this week. A reading vlog week. There's gotta be like a better way to say that. What I read in a week? I don't know. Anyways, so last night I started Stellar Loon, which is the 9th book in Keeper of the Lost City series, and this is the book that I was like is a given because I've been rereading the series. So I got like 50 pages in, and so I'm going to read more of this today because if I'm being honest, the rest of these books kind of scare me. They don't scare me. It's just a whole lot of fantasy besides Lynn Painter. But I've already read Betting on You because that's the prompt that I got was a book I've been wanting to annotate. So I'm going to annotate it. But like the rest of these are all fantasy. These are in series I've started, so like I know them. Divine Rivals is new, but it has great reviews. I'm just like, I would much prefer to sit down and read like a fluffy romance. Like I love Lynn Painter and Sarah Adams. They're my favorites, and Emily Henry, but she usually deals with like grief, and which is really sad, so it's not as fluffy, but. So yeah, I'm starting with something that I'm comfortable with, which is this book, but I know I'm not going to read all of this in one sitting. Or like at a time. Usually I read one of these books because they're so thick. I like read it all throughout the month. But anyways, I'm gonna read this and then we'll see if I get started on any of these throughout this week either. Okay, a new part of my room unlocked. That's funny, sorry. The book before this book is called Unlocked. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna read here for a little bit. I also have to do some physics homework, but you know that can always be done later. If you can't tell, I don't like physics, but anyways, let's get to reading. One of the characters just said like, the truth is I'm so far ahead of you you'll never be able to keep up, and my brain immediately went to, I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere, fell behind all my classmates, and I ended up here. By Taylor Swift, of course, and this is me trying, so I just thought I should let you all know that. Okay, so today is Monday, which means that I had school today, so I didn't read any at school, but after school I had to go to my mom's office, and I read a lot. I started Divine Rivals on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited, because I didn't want to bring my big like Stellar Loon book in because that's like a 700-page book, and they would have been like, girl, what are you doing? So I just brought my Kindle in and I started reading Divine Rivals, and I'm like a little over 100 pages in, and I'm hoping. Okay, so Divine Rivals is like enemies to lovers, like fantasy, and they it's Iris and Roman, and they work at a like newspaper company, and so they were like enemies there because they were competing for the same job, but now like a bunch of stuff has happened, and you can obviously tell that Roman has like a soft spot for Iris, but Iris like doesn't know that. She's literally oblivious. Like, get it together, girl. But anyways, so I'm excited to keep reading more of that. But after sitting in my mom's office for like 2 hours and just like reading on my Kindle, I like have a headache, and I'm like, should I invest in blue light glasses? I don't know, maybe. I used to have some, I don't really know where they went. But so yeah, that's what I've read today. And I might read some of Stellar Loon today too. If I feel like it, I might be done with books for today because I read a lot. I just like stared. I was just like tap, 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 tap. I don't want to tap any more screens. I don't want to do any more of that for like at least 24 hours because that book is good. But I also literally have it right here. Wait, I want to see where I am in the physical book. Hold on. I'm somewhere in here. I'm on page like 116 or so in the actual book. On my Kindle, I'm on page like 109, I think. I'm like this far in. I'm like 30%, I think. That doesn't look like a lot right there, but like all of that in one sitting. I'm not like self-diagnosing myself with ADHD, but like it is hard for me to sit and do like one thing for a really long time. So sitting and reading for that long was a lot. That's like why I have a headache now. I couldn't like really distract myself with anything else. So yeah, that's my Monday update for you all. I don't think I'll update it again today. It'll probably be tomorrow. So yeah. Gosh, how do people like outro little segments of videos? This is like really awkward. I'm just gonna like press the stop button now. So it's Tuesday now, and my sister has archery practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So usually I just stay in the car and I read for like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on if we have to run an errand first. So we'll see how long I read for and how many pages I get done. I'm reading Stellar Loon today. Honestly, bringing my Kindle would have been a lot easier and better for my back because putting this in my book bag all day wasn't very fun, but I don't know. I guess I just felt like reading this more than Divine Rivals. Honestly, I'm not really feeling motivation to pick up Divine Rivals right now, but I am because I got like 30% of the way through it, so I don't want to like just stop at 30% because I feel like things are going to start getting like interesting. It's just that the setting shifted, and so now like everything's like different, and I don't know. I don't like change, so I don't like when the events change in the book. Not the events, the like location, because then I get thrown off. But anyways, I'm reading Stellar Loon. I'm on page 222 right now. I read on the way over here, and then I'll read while she's here. So yeah, awkwardly pressing stop again. Okay, so we just got home and we stopped by like a local tea shop on the way, and I actually originally got a strawberry lemonade one, but once me and my sister tried each other's, we decided to switch. So mine is like blue tart themed. It's very yummy. But the reason that I'm actually here to talk to you all is because a while ago I ordered a bunch of stickers on Etsy to use for my Kindle, and the last two came. Also, this sticker, it has a bunch of Sarah Adams like books on them, but it's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So I don't think all of these stickers are gonna fit, but we shall see. Oh my gosh, this was the one I was most excited for. So the shop is called The Valley Co. And I think, look at how cute this card is. First of all, hello. And she wrote like a little note. Her name is Megan, and she has her website, www.thevalleyco.ca, or her Etsy. And then her, I guess all of her social medias are at @the_valley.co. So if you like the stickers I'm showing you, then y'all should go check out her shop because I love like every single sticker that was on her Etsy. I had to like pick and choose, which like very carefully. This is so cute. It comes with a little, hold on. Okay. First of all, a little frog sticker, that's going in there for sure. And then the two stickers that I got are I love like geese and ducks, and look at these gooses. They're just staring at you. I love anything that looks like stamps. And then this one, it says Swifty on it, and it says like 13 cents, and that says 19.89, and it's like a boot. And I'm so excited to put all 3 of these in my Kindle because it's gonna be so stinking cute. Okay, I had to be very strategic with all of my placements of the stickers, but they're all on here, and just because I feel like I'm gonna go through all of them. So this is like a tape, and it says like the soundtrack of Wes and Liz, and has like some songs up here that you can actually read, but they're not catching up like very well on camera. And so yes, this is a Better Than the Movies reference. And then we have the Swifty sticker, and we have this one that says Cozy Reader Book Club, and it's like a library scan thing. I think this right here, it says It's No Use, Joe, and I got that as a freebie sticker with the Better Than the Movie one, and I was like, wow, how did that like seller know that I love Little Women? Like, hello, are you reading my mind or what? And I couldn't even find that sticker on the website, so she just knew. The little frog sticker is a freebie. This one, which I just got because I love geese. And then this one is like a stack of all of Sarah Adams' books that she has out right now. There was a plant up top, but we had to cut the plant off a little bit. And there's like 2 other books over here, but I haven't read those ones anyway, so it's okay. It's fine, it's fine. Anyways, I'm obsessed with all of these stickers. I love them all. It is Wednesday now, and today is going to be a very busy like evening because I just have a lot of homework to do, so I don't know if I'll get any reading done tonight, but I did read it any like spare opportunity at school and on the way home, and so I finished Stellar Loon. This is actually probably the quickest I've ever finished a book in this series, like in the whole like reread that I've been doing. Like y'all saw yesterday, I read 400 pages yesterday because I didn't have any homework, so I just sat and I was just like reading and reading and reading and reading. It was crazy. Like when I like found the total, I was like, there's no way I read that much. But apparently I did. Apparently I've never been on television before.
And apparently I've never been on live television before.
Anyways, I default to that meme all the time. I love it. But anyways, so I finished this book. Honestly, it was pretty good. I'm just looking at the cover and like realizing what it was. But anyways, I finished it, and now I'm like keep trying to remember what even happens in the book. Like, how does it even... Okay, never mind. I remember. I know what happens in the book. Because, like, I'll remember the ending of a book or, like, the big, like, battle scene or whatever that happens. But then I'm like, what was the rest of the book? Like, even though I just read it. I don't know. But I do know with this one. I would honestly rate this, like, a 4-star just because Shannon Messenger took out my favorite character of this book series. Like, she took him out for, like, half the book, which she keeps doing to this character, and I swear if she does it again in this series, I'm gonna like boycott, or like I'm gonna send her like an email being like, hey, I know this character doesn't like running away, so why do you keep making him do that? It's like I know the character better than she does, which is like kind of crazy to say. Anyways, I finished this book, so my next book, either I'm gonna just finish Divine Rivals or I'm gonna start Unraveled, which is the book after this in the series and the last one that is out. So I will finally be finished for now, but obviously there's gonna be more books in the series, but I will be done with my reread. And a part of me like really wants to read Unraveled, but I know that if I read that one first, then I'm just gonna keep pushing off Divine Rivals and just like not wanting to read it. But I do want to read it because it has raving reviews, so I'm like, Laura, you need to read it. But then I'm like, but I don't really want to, but I do need to. So I'll get to that book when I can, but for now, I finished Stellar Loon, and I'll just see what happens today, even though I'm probably not going to get much reading done, because this is going to be a stressful evening. It's Thursday today. Today is Thursday. I don't know why I just felt the need to say that twice, but just like yesterday, today is another day where it's gonna be a very stressful evening of like studying and homework, and I didn't like read any at all at school. I did bring my Kindle, but like that's kind of an odd thing to just like bring out and start reading because teachers might think it's like a phone or something. So I just like don't really bother. So if I can, I might read some of Divine Rivals, but I have a lot of things to do, and if I that's how I'm feeling right now. I like can't put sentences together. I'm just like, I'm crashing out. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. I have a lot of homework to do, and I might not get to reading anything today because I have a quiz. I have a quiz tomorrow. I have homework. I have to do another assignment. Like, honestly, if I like actually sit down and like do all of that now, I will have time to read. Oh, I have 2 quizzes tomorrow. Anyways, so like I honestly probably could, and maybe I will. Maybe I actually will like lock in and get stuff done. Also, why does it look like I have no eyebrows? Sorry, that's just a random thought. Maybe like the lighting, I feel like makes it look like I have no eyebrows. I promise I do. See them? Anyways, that's all for this little update. Hopefully I can get some reading in, but it may not happen. If I do, it'll be Divine Rivals that I'll be reading on my Kindle that has all of its cute stickers on it. I've read like 30 pages today. I had a lot of work to do. I had to do 2 assignments. I've been studying for 2 quizzes. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like 8:30 and I've been doing stuff since like we got home, which was like at 4. Like I gave myself like a 20-minute break to read, so that's when I read some of Divine Rivals. So I'm gonna like keep studying, and it's only 8:30, so I might read some more as well, but just an update that for every like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 hours. Wow. For every 5 hours, I gave myself a 30-minute reading break. 20 to 30 minutes, I don't know. But like, look, my Kindle case is so cute. Anyways, I'm gonna keep studying and hopefully I'll read some more. It's just like in the part of the book that I'm in Divine Rivals, this isn't really a spoiler, but it's just like the 2 like main characters aren't really together. So it's like, like the first 25% of the book, they would see each other every day. And I was like, ooh, I was like eating it up, but now they like don't see each other. And I'm just like, well, this isn't as fun anymore, but it's okay. I'm sure they'll see each other again. Trust. I'm trusting Rebecca Ross. And if they don't see each other again, if they don't see each other until the 2nd book, I might throw hands. I might just throw hands. It is officially Friday. I'm done with school for the week. Thank goodness. So on the way home, I read on my Kindle. I read Divine Rivals. Remember how I said last night, like I would throw hands if the author like didn't put Roman Kit back in? I don't need to throw hands anymore. He's back. He's back. Hold on. I'm like dead. I remember my one friend was like, talking about how like it felt like 75% of the way through the book, she felt like the author just like switched, like she was like writing differently, and like I guess I would agree, like the author's writing differently, but only, is that a spoiler? Well, only because like there was like a change in like a specific relationship between 2 of the characters. Oh my gosh. I'm 86% of the way through this book. I'm on page 310. And oh, I only have 38 minutes left in the book. I feel like this book could have had a little bit more world building. There was just like such like drastic shifts. That's what I'm gonna call them. Like every 30% of the way through the book, the author just like drastically shifted what was happening in the book. Like at the beginning they were at one place and then she like shifted it to like a new place, and now she's like shifted again to, it's not necessarily an, actually no, she did shift them to a new place. So it's like, I feel like she could have put it together a little more seamlessly. But this book is still good. I wouldn't be surprised if I gave it 5 stars. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be 5 stars, maybe like 4.5 stars. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this book. I might literally finish it right here in this chair. And then I might just start Unraveled, which was the book, book 9.5 in Keeper Lost Cities. And then I'll be done rereading that series. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep reading this because it's crazy and I need to know what happens. No. No. Okay, I need to read the second one, like, immediately. This book, I would say, is a solid 4.5 stars. I believe it's over. Is this really over? 'Cause I need some closure. It's 10 a.m. and I'm still... What song is that? Oh, by Bailey Zimmerman, I think. Yeah. I know. Anyways, I don't know. That book was crazy. I loved it. But if it wasn't for like just like the relationships between the characters, like all of the characters, if I didn't like those relationships, then I probably would have DNF'd this book, because I'm not really into like historical fiction books. Like usually I wouldn't choose to read about war in my free time. So, I mean, it's fine. But the characters are what got me through the book, not really the like historical sense and everything. Bruh, I don't know what to do with my life now. I guess I should start Unraveled. But I also need to highlight some things in the actual book, because Roman Kit, perfect. He's literally perfect. Like things that he would say. Let's give a round of applause for Roman Kit, everybody. Okay, that's all I have to say, I think. I guess I'll start reading Unraveled, but like I don't know. Okay, that's all. I came outside to get some fresh air, but also if you hear any sounds, those are my dogs. There's 4 of them, so they can be a little rowdy. Anyways, I'm starting Unraveled, and it's crazy because... Hi, Bandit. It's crazy because I've reread 10 of the books so far, but this is like new. This is new territory. This book came out in December of 2024, and so it's like I've never read it before. There's a Keeper of the Lost Cities book that I have never read before in my life, and I'm starting it now. Like, I've known what to expect in every other book, but not this one. So I'm like, oh, like it's all new territory for me. And I'm like nervous but excited to read it. Oh, hi Bandit, do you want to say hello? Oh, Bandit, say hi. Say hi. Oh. Okay, bye everybody. It is officially Saturday, which means today is the last day of this video, I guess, of like what I'm reading in a week. Last night / yesterday, I read half of Unraveled because I wanted to read the other half today. It's really weird being in the mind of Keith, because in all the other books, you know, we're in the mind of the main character, Sophie, but this book is from this guy's point of view. I don't really know if I like it that much, to be honest. I like seeing him from the outside more than his brain, I feel like. Also, I just feel like, I mean, obviously his brain is different, so like Shannon Messenger's writing style is going to be different, but I think I like her writing style in the other books better too. Which is really sad because I thought I was going to like love this story, but so far I'm not really seeing the point in this book so far, because Shannon Messenger wrote this book because she was like, there's things that you're not going to understand in book 10 if you don't read this book, and I'm like, well, right now nothing is really like surprising or like really happening right now. Oh no, my Shayla. Sorry, it's my disco ball. Let's have a moment for her though. Like, look. Anyways, yeah, I'm halfway through the book. Right now nothing exceptional has happened, but it's like there are like two like big things that happen in this book, but I had them spoiled for me, kind of. Like, one is like a certain place was spoiled, and then another character pops up in this book, and that was spoiled for me. So I feel like all of the major like, whoa, like I can't believe this is happening, like I already knew that was gonna happen. So thanks to the internet and thanks to my friends. It's okay though. I mean, there's still a whole other half of the book left, so we'll see what happens. We shall see. Also, if my hair changes like right after this clip, it's because I'm trying a wavy hair routine on my hair, and we'll see how that one goes. Okay, I've been practicing potential makeup for prom. That's why I may or may not look like a clown, but I'm gonna read some of Unraveled now because I haven't read any at all, and it's, I don't know what time it's, like 3 or 4, and I recorded the first clip at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. maybe, so you could say I've been procrastinating a little bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna read some of this now. Also, the wavy hair routine went okay. That's why it's in a braid right now, but I mean, it looked nice. Am I gonna do it again? I don't know, but let's just get to reading. Okay, please forgive how crazy I look right now. I've just been like sitting and reading, and I finished Unraveled, and thankfully there was like a whole other part of the book that no one had spoiled for me, and I was like, what is happening here? Anyways, so yeah, it's Saturday night. I'm not going to do any more reading, so that means that this video is officially over. My week of reading is done, and I would say it was a pretty good week. I finished Stellar Loon, which was the book before this one. I read Divine Rivals, and I read this book. That's like 3 books. That's crazy. But in all honesty, filming this video is what like motivated me to read. I definitely would not have read this much like on like a normal week if it wasn't for me being like, oh, you have to film the video, you have to read at least a little bit. And you know, in that little like thing of the like thought process of like just read a little bit, but like once I started sitting reading, I was just like, I just kept going. So maybe every day I'll just pretend to be like filming a video and I'll read. Maybe, or maybe I'll just make this a weekly thing. Weekly reading vlogs. Possibly. But anyways, so yeah, I read 3 books this week, which is mind-blowing, and I still got my homework done and got A's on my quizzes. That's like pat on the back, because junior year is not fun. Let me just say, it's not as bad as everyone says, but it's still not very fun. Anyways, and now I have a headache. Thinking about junior year of high school it's headache inducing really. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I want to link down below all of the sticker brands where I got my beautiful Kindle stickers from, and my Goodreads, because while rereading the Keeper of Lost Cities books, actually it was only book 8, 8.5, 9, and 9.5. The last 4 of the books where I would just like start ranting on my Goodreads about them. So if you've read Keeper of Lost Cities and you want to see my rants, go to my Goodreads. But that's all for today's video, even though I should say this week's video, because this has been a very long recording process. I have lots of footage, but it's okay because this is going to be a great video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! I have to dab. How do I dab? I don't have enough room in this chair. Can I like dab like this? Ready?